Let's set up the EOQ model for the example that we just saw in Excel. So this is the problem. So we have a company that sells pump housings and the annual demand is given as 1,000. Ordering cost is $10 and the average carrying cost is 50 cents. Okay, so let's first set up the data. 1,000 units is the demand. Okay, $10 is the whole ordering cost. $0.5 is the holding cost, and unit price is not known, and it doesn't matter. We'll talk about that in just a minute, why we may want to look at this also in the context of EOQ. We'll come back to that. So let's format these two numbers as dollars. Okay, so EOQ then is square root of okay, 2 times annual demand times ordering cost C sub O, it's that, divided by holding cost C sub H. So that will give us the EOQ. So the maximum level of inventory that we will have in the inventory cycle is Q. So that will be that. So average inventory will be Q divided by 2. And number of orders will be what? Annual demand divided by the EOQ Q value. So then holding cost, annual holding cost is average inventory times the holding cost. Annual ordering cost is number of orders per year times cost to place one order. Okay. So unit cost for now we don't know, so we will leave that blank. Okay, that plus that is the inventory cost excluding cost of the items. Cost of the items doesn't matter here. Okay. Now average inventory in dollars. Okay, so here is where total inventory cost can be written to include the cost of the purchased items as well. Okay, we're not now talking about the total inventory management cost. If you're looking at only the inventory cost, not the ordering cost, then on the average, how much, what will be the dollar value, the average dollar value in inventory. Okay, so the average dollar value in inventory will be the average inventory times cost of the item. So let's just make up a number for unit price. Suppose if unit price is say $10. Okay, remember we don't need that for computing EOQ. Right? Now on the average, what will be the value tied up in inventory? Then that will be average inventory times the unit cost. Okay. Now what will be the total dollars spent on inventory? So suppose if I don't have a place for that, so let me just add here dollars spent on this item per year. Okay, so that will be the total demand times the cost of the item. Yeah. So we'll spend over 1 year $10,000. But on the average, how many dollars will be locked up in inventory? Okay, that capital that is locked up in inventory will be $1,000 because our average inventory is Q over 2 times cost of the item. Okay, so you need to keep these dollar amounts properly understood. So your annual holding cost, annual ordering cost, and adding that will be what one could call as the inventory management costs. That's not the cost that we spend on the items themselves. So that will be this. On the average, the dollar amount tied up in inventory will be that amount. Okay. There's one more piece of statistic that we can compute. What is the time between orders? How long will it take from between one order and the next order? Okay. So that will be, okay, EOQ, Q divided by D. EOQ, how long will that last? So that will be the demand rate. Since the demand rate is given in terms of years, then this time between orders is also in the same time unit, which is years.